The European 2022 champion Russian figure skater Kamila Valieva spoke out about the doping scandal at the 2022 Olympic Games in Beijing, China. Still waiting, as there is still an international trial to go through. I can't say anything more about it yet, Valieva said on the YouTube show Daring Cooking with Lyasyn Utyasheva. At the 2022 Olympics, on the day the team event was to be awarded, it was revealed that Valieva tested positive for doping on December 25, 2021. The medal presentation was postponed pending an investigation, and Kamila had to defend her right to compete in the individual tournament, where she eventually came in 4th place. Earlier, Ruzada had acquitted the figure skater, but the international organization did not accept the decision and will review it. Figure skater Kamila Valieva told about how she coped with stress and negative emotions. Kamila Valieva: "Naturally, I can't but ask you. You said that dancing relieves you of stress. But you're very young, you may not understand half of what's going on around your family name and you. How do you deal with stress? You can already teach it. I'm still learning how to deal with it. Because it's actually turned out to be more difficult. At the Olympics, for example, I walked a lot. I wore headphones. We had a small village where you couldn't even make a full circle because everything was fenced off. I used to walk half a circle like that, an hour and a half in the morning, afternoon and evening." "What kind of music did you listen to?" "Oh, I listened to sad songs." "Why? Why?" "I don't know, just the opposite. I got sad and it made me feel better. I was sad while I was walking, and then I got rid of all the tension and went to practice." "You are such a positive, beautiful girl, you like to smile. But I want to appeal to you, dear journalists, why, when you make publications about Kamila Valieva, you always use photos with a sad face? And these are their favorite photos. Just well, what is it? I look at it every time and I thought, you're coming to me like this. Please, a girl smiling, beautiful, can you take pictures like this? Does that piss you off, too?" "Well, yes, a lot of it," said Valieva. Kamila Valieva also told about how she started figure skating, as well as about rhythmic gymnastics and dance classes as a child. "How did you get into figure skating? YouTube doesn't know about it yet. My mom took me when I was 3 years old. She took me because I was sick a lot. She decided to toughen me up somehow. She called the rhythmic gymnastics, but they said that only from 4 or 5 years they accept. And I'm 3.5 years old. Then she called figure skating, they said, in principle, if your child won't eat ice, we'll take him. I came, I didn't eat ice. I was told that everything was fine. To tell the truth, I got sick again the next day, even more strongly. But in the end I went on anyway, and at the age of 4 I was already going on ice, to rhythmic gymnastics and ballet." "And who did you go to do rhythmic gymnastics with?" "Well, I went to Kazan. My mom even told me that I took Junior 3. "Did you like it?" "Well, it was painful, I'll say that. But it helped me a lot in the future because I was well stretched and I could twine. And I also went dancing till I was 5 years old. It was just like developing." Here, Valieva said. In addition, Kamila Valieva talked about how she would like to continue her competitive career. "Is it possible to predict in figure skating? I would like to skate till I'm 25 to 27 years old. You can set a goal, but on the way to it, what will happen to you till you are 27? We have a wonderful example of Lisa Tuktamasheva. She is 26 years old and in great shape. But there are very few girls who are that good at 26. Most of them finish at 21. Please don't finish, okay? I'm trying. Because it's so bright, woo, like a comet. I think they've already seen you on Mars. The important thing is not to fade so quickly. I want you to shine longer." "And I really want to," said Valieva. Kamila Valieva said that she would not want another path in the sport. "If you were offered to start all over again, would you choose the same path?" Or would you change something? I'm not talking about injuries, but about my way in general. I would have chosen this path. I like it very much. There are some difficulties, but it is a really good path, and I have achieved a lot in this small period of time. Hopefully, I'll get more. And I've met so many cool, wonderful, interesting people along the way. So much they've taught me. I would go through it again. Incredible girl, I'm about to cry. Take care, I'm truly a fan of yours. The stage is yours, say something to caring people like me. Wish us something. I wanted to say thank you so much for this support, such faith, so much joyful emotion when I am told by such eminent people that I skate well and inspire. It's insanely nice. That's basically what I've been striving for. When we skate, most of the time we skate just for you, the audience, so you can feel the energy that comes out of us, Valieva said. Thomas Bach again supported the return of Russian and Belarusian athletes to the international arena in neutral status. The head of the IOC said that there are discussions about the admission of Russians to international competitions during the year. We saw at the Australian Open that a Ukrainian tennis player played against a neutral athlete with a Russian passport. We saw a Belarusian athlete with a neutral status, Arina Sobolenko, win there. So why can't it happen in a swimming pool or a gym? We take human rights issues seriously, and we have to take that into account. It is not for governments to decide who can participate in sporting events. That would be the end of international sporting events, world championships and the Olympics as we know them today, Bach told reporters. Australian Sports Minister Annika Wells distanced herself from calls to completely ban Russian and Belarusian athletes from participating in the 2024 Olympics in Paris, reports Inside the Games. Wells was among the representatives of 35 countries who attended a virtual summit to discuss the admission of Russian and Belarusian athletes to the Olympics. Lithuanian Sports Minister Jurgitas Šiegždinienė suggested that all countries unanimously oppose the presence of Russians and Belarusians at the Games. However, Wells publicly supported plans by the International Olympic Committee, IOC, to explore the possibility for Russians and Belarusians to compete under strict conditions of neutrality. Respect for human rights and peaceful relations between peoples are the foundation of international sport, Wells said.